This is for all you multi-talented, multitasking, multi-everything people out there. Take it away.
Find your glory, write your story, fearless feet will carry you. Time you own it, take your moment, be a fire burning through. Hustling from night until morning, grinding it out, it won't be long. Feel your power, it's your hour, you inspire, you are strong.
Enjoy your Zoa. No applause? You're all fired.
Hey, good morning, America. Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Money. Are you ready? They are ready. Covering the biggest events in the country right now.
There's a lot going on here this morning.
It's always a good time. That's what the show's about.
That's good.
Really good.
Very good.
Coming in hot, Jimmy, coming in hot.
It's far from elementary.
Good morning, America. I'm not going to try to strut like Michael or anything.
I have known George a long, long time.
Have you ever gotten him to dance?
Look at that face.
You don't just see it, you feel it.
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'll be there.
I am here and so happy.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'm in.
That tells you something when Snoop Dogg's in. Michael, George, Lara, Ginger.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Lights go low, the city goes high. Stories untold under moonlit skies. Brave lonely, got the vibe, got the flow for the culture. Yeah, you already know. Turn it up, lean back, feel the breeze. Late night truths drifting through the trees. It's for the culture, by the culture. Brave lonely's got the soul to show ya. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire.
And that's exactly what we're going to do right from this space right here, right now. Hello, 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 and hello to you, and you. Welcome into another edition of Brainley's Virtual Tour Live. We're on tour on Sunday evening. Glad to have all of you here. By the way, thank you so much for allowing me to have a personal day. Y'all, I was just out on Saturday, but I'm here now. And I thought they would drop the episode for On Brand with Jimmy Fallon and Moses St. John on Saturday because, literally the next day. But they didn't do that, so it came out today, so we're reviewing it today. Today we're going to be talking about Sonic. That's right. They came to the Home Brand Agency with a challenge. And this was an interesting one. Very, very interesting. And of course, I have not forgot about the Braxtons, y'all. So as soon as I get done with this, I'm going to rest a little bit, then watch the Braxtons, and then we'll come back tonight and do that Braxtons review as well. So we got a lot going on here. Higher is waiting, low is available, but either way, we got to go on tour. Let me take down this iconic intro here. You see that virtual tour background? Yes, you do. You hear that virtual tour music? Yes, you do. And then there is me. Hey, everybody, welcome in. Glad to have all of you here. So for those of you who don't know what this show is about, it's called the On Brand Agency, where 10 everyday people have the chance to pitch their ideas to big brands. They've pitched to Dunkin' Donuts. That was the first episode. They've pitched to Southwest Airlines. That was the second episode. They pitched to Marshalls. That's the third episode. This fourth episode is Sonic. So if you need a little bit of idea of who Sonic is, Sonic America's Driving, let's just roll this.
Come with me if you want to live a more delicious life. Oh, maybe we should get in the van. In this world, we don't get to control much. Past, nail pattern baldness.
Leggies.
Got one right now. The urge to puff that bubble wrap. But there is one thing we do get to choose every single day: what we eat. Welcome to the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment. We have everything you want, didn't know you wanted, and some things you didn't know were possible. Because we believe if you're not having fun, you're not living free. So come on, let's live a little.
Is Sonic right there? That is their campaign for campaign for their whole company. Live free, eat Sonic. So you see the color scheme. You see blue. You see red. You see white, red, white, and blue. Okay. So with that being said, let's get into this episode. And like I said, every episode I am also inserting myself with what I would have done if I was on the show. Okay. So the first one was How You Dunk Determines How You Win by Dunkin' Donuts. Okay. And then the outside the packaging would have been a basketball. The second one for Southwest Airlines is, do you have room? Now loading more leg room with Southwest Airlines, right? With Marshalls was a bit interesting. Give me a moment here, because I want to make sure that I get every idea to y'all. I've been doing this for 4 episodes now. So give me a moment, because I want to make sure I go back. Give me a moment here. Oh, yes. So for mine, right? Rev up your style with Marshalls. So my thing was going to be from the basic edition, which is like everyday wear, which would be the Cadillac CT4 sedan, to the professional wear, which would be a Cadillac Escalade. That was my idea for Marshalls. So those are my 3 if I were in the competition. This one challenged me a little bit, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that here in just a little bit here. So with that being said, the contestants are at Sonic, and the fast food industry, they collectively, the net worth of the industry is $600 billion. At the end of this campaign, somebody is going home. So Azelle, who's been a toy designer for 14 years, she does not want to go home. And I feel like there's definitely more to Azelle for sure. Hopefully Mattel, Hasbro, or is one of the big brands, because if she, if they come onto the show, then she's got to win that account like Mahari won the Marshalls account, right? So JT, Jim Taylor, is the president Okay, the president of Sonic, all right? So they are looking at Sonic rather, is looking for a good drink that you can have anytime. And they also want a jingle. And then Jimmy's like, you know what? You guys should sing this a cappella. Like, la 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 la. I'm joking. That's not how they actually sing it, but you guys sing it, no music, right? So Sonic could spend $5 million on this idea. $5 million is not cheap, okay? And this drink is going to be in 3,500 restaurants across the United States. So the contestants have 2 hours, the creators have 2 hours, and the best type of campaign feels like it's coming from a friend. Bo says, like, this person tells you about it, that you tell about it, and that you tell about it, and creates this ripple effect, right? Elijah is not a drink maker, and Raj, with his 3 degrees and experience, this is not what he does. Sabrina, as a little girl, she has always loved chocolate, so she was playing around with that. And then Mackenzie Gibson is the director of culinary at Sonic, right? So Sabrina's up first, and her mom and Sabrina Star have went viral before on social media. So Sabrina came up with this idea called Crackalicious, right? And we all know that crack is cheap, crack is whack. Shout out to Auntie Whitney Houston. But basically what it is that it is a drink that cracks. So think about like Magnum chocolate, when you can hear the crack of the chocolate and the ice cream is on the inside. That's basically what Sabrina did. And the crack engages the flavor, right? So you have all those different ingredients, but until you crack it and you stir it, the flavor gets magnified only when you do that. So I thought that was brilliant, right? And then the jingle was like crackalicious, sipalicious, crackalicious, sipalicious, vibalicious. So it was just playing off of those licious terms, right? So I thought that was really, really great. And like I said, Sabrina, well done to you. I thought that was really, really cool. So then Elijah, hang on, I'm trying to wait until I'm unfrozen. So okay, we're back. So Elijah went across the pond, you see, and he thought of a scone, not just any scone, a blueberry scone sip. Okay. So launch the flavor, take in the flavor. I'm paraphrasing all these jingles because I wasn't going to write down every lyric, okay? But it was too sweet. Bose is like, wow, okay, that's a little much. And I liked the idea. It's just Sonic is America's drive-in, bro. Now a lot of people are doing scones, but I do feel like he could have done something with blueberry. You know what I mean? I'm trying to think what he could have done, because there is something that you could have done. Maybe the only thing I can think maybe is like a blueberry. I really am trying to think here, y'all, so give me a moment. I guess you could have done like a blueberry lavender relaxing drink, right? That could have been a slush of what would it be called? The relaxed switch slushy. Blueberry plus lavender in a slushy. Good flavor, makes you relax. And when you want to turn off the world, this is the slushy you turn on to. Something to that degree, I think would have been great, right? Bianca has this, this cowgirl, Western theme, the double CCB, right? This bourbon cold brew. And, like country is popular, right now, right? We all know it's because of Beyonce. Okay, let's just keep it a buck. But also Willie Nelson, Dolly Parton, Martina McBride, the black woman who really was foundational in country music, Charlie Pride, so many of them, right? But it took a long time for country to get popular. Like I said, black people, we started country just like we started everything else. Black people built the White House, just keep it a buck. And like I said, when I first heard of it, the bourbon cold brew, I'm like, bourbon is a very rich flavor, but can also be a bitter flavor. So I was thinking like, okay, well, you got, people go into Sonic for, regular flavors. You got blueberry coffee, you got strawberry coffee, you have all these things. But do you really want bourbon in your coffee from a fast food place where bourbon is more of a quality experience, right? You go to an actual bar or restaurant. So I was thinking of like audiences when Bianca's came up. Not that it wasn't bad, right? But that's what I was thinking. So Lauren has the Sonic Glow with Delight. So I thought that was cute. Because women usually do spend more money when it comes to food, right? I mean, you think about girls night out, and how the dish looks and how women talk about it and they share memories around that. So everybody having this glow up trend with Sonic. I thought that was really good. And like I said, maybe for season 2, Bose can do Bose's golden star of the Bose's gold star, and maybe that person could get like a special perk for the next one for like the crowd for her favorite idea out of all of them, because I feel like that would take it up a notch, right? But that's just me. But season two, on brand agency. So Ryan had this thing called Moon Mist, which had a lot of different flavors. It even had habanero in it. I'm just like, habanero? It's gonna be very, very spicy. Very, very spicy. Very, very spicy. But the thing I love about Ryan is he has an everyday folksy charm about him that it's just like, oh, okay, what you got? I'll at least listen to you, right? Piper had tiramisu, which, is in that dessert vein like Elijah. So I thought that would be really interesting because tiramisu, it has, chocolate. It has, very sweet mousse in it, right? So, and it's layered. So could be different versions of tiramisu that Sonic could do. Azelle had a cherry cheesecake cold brew, which sounded delicious. Okay. I think strawberry cheesecake cold brew. That's the thing with cheesecakes, right? You don't want to deviate too much because, like, for example, if you heard like a grape cheesecake, you'd be like, wait, grape and cheesecake? But you don't know unless you try it, right? So I think also too with Sonic, they wanted a new drink that not only could be new, but could also expand in due time if they wanted to. But the main thing is, could this drink give Sonic traction? That was the main assignment. Mahari had Gummy Yummy Berry Slush. And he had a brilliant jingle. Like, it was actually fire, right? Mahari says he's never done a jingle. But you couldn't tell me nothing. I thought that was the best jingle. Mahari's. I really thought Gummy Yummy Berry Slush was very, very good, like top tier. Raj has, fire and ice. And, he wanted one side to be red, the other side to be blue, and white in the middle, right? So when I was thinking about this, I'm thinking like, okay, well, could you, for fire, right? Could you have like a cinnamon type of thing? Like a cinnamon cherry? And then for blue, could you do like maybe blueberry? Because there's not too many blues, I don't think. But that combination, though, fire and ice in one drink, and then you have like sweet cream in the middle, I do like the idea. but the color wasn't there, so it came out pink. So, of course, as you guys know, I'm inserting myself in every single episode, damn it, because I say I'm the millionaire of social media, right? So, of course, I got to insert myself. So, my drink, okay, ladies and gentlemen, my drink is called the Sonic Boom, right? Sonic, Sonic Boom, right? So when you think of, Sonic, that's like space and everything else, but then the boom is like the sound of it, right? So my drink would be a Pop Rocks coated cup. In the middle of that cup would be lemon and peach slush combined, right? And then topped off with Ready Whip, and then sprinkled with Pop Rocks on it. So when you put your drink inside, right, you have to mix it all up. So that's the Sonic. So the Sonic is combining the Pop Rocks coated cup with this zesty lemon and this bright burst of peach. And then as you're drinking it, that sweet cream hits the zesty and the delightful peach, and then the boom is the Pop Rocks, right? That's the boom. So that's the Sonic Boom. So that's my drink, the Sonic Boom. I thought it would have been great, but of course, the jingle, the jingle. So let me see if I can perform this, because I did rehearse it just a little bit. Okay, here we go. The jingle. When your taste buds are one in flavor, only one place to go. That place where the sound is being heard. Sonic, got the boom, boom, boom. Brain is being like a drum. That sweetness is making me feel like I wanna holla. Sonic, got the boom, boom, boom. So that is my jingle. Okay, listen. Sonic, call me. Okay, I'm available. I wasn't on season 1. Okay, but that don't mean we can't work together. You understand? So, and honestly, I gotta tell you something. When I first thought of Sonic Boom, I do believe that there's an HBCU band that goes by Sonic Boom. So I was thinking HBCU when I thought of this. But let's break down the lyrics. When your taste buds are wanting flavor, only one place to go, that place where the sound is being heard. So that's immediately like, oh, wait a minute, what place is people going to where the sound is being heard of flavor and, experimentation and everything else? Sonic got the boom, boom, boom. Right? So Sonic, boom, boom. Or Sonic got the boom, boom, boom. So you have the drink with inside the jingle. Brain is beating like a drum, because when you are drinking the Sonic Boom drink, right? When you have that Pop Rocks coated cup and you have the lemon and peach combined slush in the middle, right? And as you're drinking it, that sweet cream along with the zesty and the balanced peach coming together with those Pop Rocks, right? Your brain is being like a drum, because you're like, how am I tasting zesty? But also, how am I tasting creamy peach? And all these different Pop Rocks are just popping in my mouth. Like this boom is going in my brain like a drum. And that sweetness, when you're able to just take it in, makes you want to holla, because it's like, oh my God, what is this shit? Where has it been? And who the hell do I need to slap? Because this Sonic Boom drink is fire. So that's the jingle. So I'm going to sing it 2 more times, and then we're going to roll on, okay? So when your taste buds are wanting flavor, only one place to go, that place where the sound is being heard. Sonic got the boom, boom, boom. Brain is being like a drum. That sweetness is making me feel that out. That sweetness is making me feel like I want to holla. Sonic got the boom, boom, boom. When your taste buds are wanting flavor, only one place to go, that place where the sound is being heard. Sonic got the boom, boom, boom. Brain is being like a drum. That sweetness making me feel like I want to holla. Sonic got the boom, boom, boom. So that's my jingle. Okay, the Sonic Boom jingle there. And of course, the Sonic Boom drink is a Pop Rocks coated cup with a lemon and peach slush combined in the middle. And then on top of the, Sonic Boom drink is Ready Whip, and then you top that off with Pop Rocks. You're welcome. Okay, season 2, Braylon Lee, On Brand Agency. Moving on. So we got Sabrina. Now she has switched it from more of a dessert to a coffee. And Bose gives some great advice of, listen, sometimes you have to switch your idea. When you switch your idea, it can sound similar, but actually that's where the real competition is, because that's where the marketing has to hit. So I like the fact that Sabrina was like, okay, listen, they are liking coffee, so let's give them what they want, because we have an interactive component that actually enhances the flavor, right? And so what Sabrina decided to do is chocolate covered cup swirl, and with caramel swirled in there, cold brew with caramel mixed in there with cold brew, and then layer it with whipped cream, vanilla ice cream rather. So Raj is doing research about the competition, and then Bianca decided to change from Bandit, because Bandit means you're stealing and this, that, and the third, to now, more of a brewed for the bold. So it's going to be blended cold brew, vanilla soft serve, bourbon caramel syrup topped with whipped cream, caramel drizzle, and a cowboy hat. So less Western, more country, right? And so, Bianca felt away that Sabrina changed her idea. But here's the thing, though, right, about Bianca. And I say this with all due respect. She really does not like competition. But yet she went on national television for a competition. Bianca likes it when she wins, but she doesn't know how to take being a loser well. So it's just like, when she has footing, it's good footing. But when she doesn't have it, she gets shaky. And when she gets shaky, she will do anything just to become something. Because honestly, she's like the social media director for a skincare brand, right? So guess what? Your skincare company comes out with a product, somebody else comes out with a similar product. What is your job as a social media manager? To bring home in that marketing why your skincare brand is the best choice. So I don't know why Bianca got so big, mad, and tizzy, and was frazzled when Sabrina changed her idea, where at her company that she works at, her skincare company brand that she works for, they change ideas all the time. So I'm just saying, Bianca kind of acts like a brat when, she gets challenged. Just keep it a bug. But moving on. Sabrina, the cracker lit. So Sabrina and Bianca both get chosen. So with Bianca, Sonic wanted her to go less Western, more country. And then instead of crack, because crack is rugs, to Crackalicious. So just put the K in and, make it more of a dessert than a drink, and think of fall, winter flavors, right? But also, too, this could work for summer, winter, right? Because think about this. For the summer, could you imagine like a grape, a cracking grape, or cracking strawberry, or cracking apple, or cracking cranberry for the summer, winter? Like, come on now. So Crackalicious definitely has some energy. Where with bourbon, and when you're doing bourbon flavored syrup, bourbon can only mix with so many flavors, right? So I'm thinking about this from an execution standpoint. So then we get to the launch party. The red straws are Sabrina, blue is Bianca. Bianca and Sabrina, they're having tension, and Bianca's trying to poke holes into Sabrina's argument. And Sabrina is like, well, if you like alcohol and want to be a drunk, I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on here? But this is the problem, right? I feel like when you know that you're not really able to stand on your idea, you will take an inch and make it a mile. And so when Bianca was utilizing Jimmy Fallon and his social capital, she literally took the Crackalicious drink and hid it under the car. Now, if Bianca is as articulate, intelligent, and as smooth as she says she is, and by the way, I don't want to hear a damn ish or damn, rather, about me being sexist to Bianca. Boz has worked at PepsiCo, Endeavor, Netflix, Apple Beats. Okay? She's in the Marketing Hall of Fame. Until Bianca's able to do that, she can't say shit. So this is not about sexism at all. I'm calling it like I see it. The fact that she hid that drink under her car goes to show that she was scared of her not being able to own this account. I'm just keeping a buck with you. No disrespect to Bianca. And she got on the show, which honestly, all 10 contestants, congratulations. I mean, to do something that's never been done on this scale, where you have presidents of the company and marketing executives coming to hear you out on national TV, and it's in real life. That's never been done. So congratulations. Like, I'm just calling it like I see it. You know what I mean? Anytime that I do an after show review, in the words of Karen Huger from Real Housewives of Potomac, I'm only judging what you give me. So if they aired on the screen, I'm talking about what's on the screen. That don't mean you a good person. That don't mean you a bad person. I'm just judging it for what it is. And I think really Bianca got scared. I really do. And she gets scared when things don't go her way. And she acts like a brat sometimes. Nothing wrong with it. You know what I mean? We all take losing differently, just like we all take winning differently, right? So Bianca's team had cowboy hat jewelry, right? And then Erica Jane from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills came through. And that was really, really cool. Now, of course, she recorded the lyrics and everything. It wasn't like performed live. Like live in real time for us to see. But I'm sure that, dub track and Erica Jane making it do what it do. So she was on Chicago on Broadway, and she's also has sung some music, made a bit of a music career for herself. So congratulations to Erica Jane. Did not know that about Erica Jane, but congratulations to her. And let me tell you something. The Crackalicious song was fire. I am not sorry. There is no way in hell you're gonna sit here and tell me that the double CCB cold brew was more fire than Crackalicious. Crackalicious. First class, living the line for champagne. I'm living up my best life at Sonic with the Crackalicious. I just combined it, Fergie and Sonic. Like, come on now. What country artists do you know that could jump on the bourbon cold brew jingle and make it a hit? I'm just asking questions. Now, we all know Dolly would kill it. Okay. We all know that, Shabuzi would definitely make it do a new. Shabuzi actually just did a jingle for Domino's because Domino's just rebranded themselves. So it's not like there wouldn't have been great country artists, but I do believe the Crackalicious song and the Crackalicious drink was way more for a general market than bourbon. Because bourbon's a very selected group. And not everybody likes country music, but everybody likes pop. So I'm just calling it like I see it. So, I said Sabrina threw down in my notes. I said with Bianca's song, I thought it was weak. Are y'all good? Are you okay? Are your emotions intact? Like I said, I study, consume, and breathe media, okay? So I'm coming at hard. And like I said, I'm inserting myself in every episode, too, of what I would have done. So that way you can have a gauge of, oh, okay, bourbon cold brew versus Sonic Boom. Wow, Sonic Boom got a little bit more energy to it than Bianca's. So I'm giving you a scale, right, of how you can find what matters to you, right? So, So Sabrina said pop will go viral 2 to 3 times faster. And Bianca said that, there could be expansion on the bourbon. I don't think it's actually going to be an expansion, child. sincere. Bourbon is bourbon. That Crackalicious, there's so many flavors that they can make crack, and that could be a whole line for them. So, bourbon's only 5% of coffee drinkers, and Bianca said it could be inconsistent, but I thought that was a very cheap shot from Bianca, because it's like, do you know who you're pitching to? This is Sonic. In case Bianca does not know who Sonic is, let me just play the video one more time. Roll it.
Come with me if you want to live a more delicious life.
Oh, maybe we should get in the van.
In this world, we don't get to control much. The past, male pattern baldness.
Leggies.
Got one right now. The urge to pop that bubble wrap. But there is one thing we do get to choose every single day: what we eat. Welcome to the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousness. We have everything you want, didn't know you wanted, and some things you didn't know were possible. Because we believe if you're not having fun, you're not living free. So come on, let's live a little.
If they can make that commercial and none of that is real, and they actually, one of the things that they did with the Live Free Eat Sonic campaign was they actually had items for sale. They actually had a Sonic ice cube maker that was sold out within minutes. If they could make their ice in a ice maker, Bianca, they can make Crackalicious something. That was a very cheap shot because, like I said, you get scared when you're not in control. Challenge me on that. With that being said, with Bianca, JT's notes were, most of Sonic's marketing has had an interactive component, and that has been great, but it's very wordy. The bourbon, the bourbon cold brew, right? It's very, very wordy, and even Sabrina will say like the double CCBEFGHIJK, whatever it is, like it's got to be able to get into the brains immediately. They consume it, they understand, they want more of it. And Crackalicious, it's a drink that crackles and it tastes delicious. Like that makes more sense to me. And it's surprising, but you got coffee and ice cream, right? And guess what? Haagen-Dazs has coffee ice cream. Other brands have coffee that has ice cream. Like, for example, Breyer's coffee ice cream. I could get a whole tub of that by myself and have before. So it's not like you guys couldn't make it, right? Could be difficult, but Bianca wins. Personally, I'm going to just say this to JT. JT, I love you. I really do. But I think you made the wrong decision. I really do. I really think that JT has made the wrong decision. Now, of course, the bourbon cold brew will be out in weeks, just like the Dunkin' Power Pails, are in Dunkin' restaurants and stores. And I think even on the merch shop. So we'll see how it actually translates in real life. But I do think Crackalicious would definitely done better in real life than bourbon cold brew. Because here's the thing, JT, you are right that no one else does that flavor. But in the same token, though, what if people don't really gravitate towards that? Now you spent $5 million on some girl from national television. And for the record, it could have also not worked out for Sabrina too. But you spent $5 million on an idea that's really not ever done. And you can spend all the money you want to, but the consumers determine the market. So we'll see if Bianca is actually an innovator or not. This one. So, of course, like I said before, one of the contestants has to go home on the losing team, and it's Raj. So the strategy and execution needed to be stronger. And Raj took it as a champ. I could tell that Raj was going to go home because none of his concepts really made any sense. But I do love the fact that they did include a professor, a part of the cast. And the fact that professor got on national television was able at least, have a shot at pitching the big brands. Like when he goes back to his class, he's going to be like, y'all, I got to pitch to Duncan. I got to pitch to Southwest. I got to pitch to Marshalls. I got to pitch to Sonic. Bro, that experience nobody can take away from you. And then 3 months later, JT and Bianca roll up in this very tricked out Sonic car, and they ordered a bourbon cold brew. So, like I said, congratulations to Bianca. Listen, I give credit where credit's due. A win is a win, but the competition ain't over yet. Okay, so that is your On Brand with Jimmy Fallon and Mimosa St. John, season 1, episode 4. Diners, drive-ins, and housewives, okay? So we're going to take a little bit of a commercial breaky break, and we'll be back with more Brandley's Virtual Tour Live. We are live on Tour Like, I'm Share, Subscribe. We'll be back right after this. Roll it.
Beyond this gate, find gardens green and epic worlds to fill your dreams.
There's really no secret about our approach. We keep moving forward,
with the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.
In Disney's 102-year history, there have been many defining moments and countless achievements. Today, we celebrate another thrilling moment, the creation of a spectacular new Disney theme park resort coming to Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi is a place where heritage meets innovation, a place where we preserve our past while designing the future.
Bringing a Disney theme park resort to Yas Island, Abu Dhabi marks a historic milestone in our journey as a global family destination.
The 7th Disney theme park resort destination represents a new frontier in theme park ambitions. Our resort in Abu Dhabi will be the most advanced and interactive destination in our entire portfolio. The location of our park is incredibly unique. It's anchored by a beautiful waterfront, which will allow us to tell our stories in completely new ways. Ultimately, this project will be a celebration of what's possible when creativity and progress come together.
What we are creating with Disney in Abu Dhabi is a whole new world of imagination, an experience that will inspire generations across the region and the world.
This collaboration represents a powerful fusion of Disney's unmatched legacy in storytelling and Mira's commitment to bringing world-class entertainment to our guests.
Abu Dhabi's vision for the future is to create a legacy for generations to come.
Disneyland Abu Dhabi will be authentically Disney and distinctly Emirati. An oasis of extraordinary Disney entertainment at this crossroads of the world. It will bring to life our timeless characters and stories in many new ways, becoming a source of joy and inspiration for the people of this vast region to enjoy for generations to come.
Introducing the greatest escape in the Caribbean, the island you've been waiting for. Welcome to the Great Life on Great Stirrup Cay. This is the greatest pool you've ever seen life, 28,000 square feet of it, and the epic water park life. It's where you can truly experience the whoa life and the floating through paradise life. It's time to escape to a mind-blowing, sky-high tower of water slides and the Here We Go life. Escape to the One More Please Wherever You Please life and kick it into high gear. Escape to where you can kick back and relax. The great life is waiting. Escape to the incredible new Great Stirrup Cay, only with Norwegian Cruise Line. Introducing the...
Are video games getting too expensive? This episode, we want to find some common ground because the CEOs want to raise the price even more.
Not with these broken ass games.
$5 million. That's how much San Andreas costs to make. Is it their fault for selling or our fault for buying?
Corporations claim all this stuff. Devs say otherwise.
Sports gamers, cozy gamers, whatever you call the people who play Power Wash Simulator.
I think it stings a little bit more because I'm spending my actual money and my mom is not.
Imagine they get rid of all movie theaters and then charge you the same price to watch the same movie at home.
That's like every streaming service. It doesn't have to be the longest of games, but am I having fun with it? This is Lex. I'm Ronell. Let's get right into it.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
I'm loving you right back, everybody. Welcome back to the Brainley's virtual tour live. Glad to have all you here in the building with me. What a fun after show we have had here reviewing season 1, episode 4, dine-ins, drive-ins, and housewives, everybody. What a great time we have had here. And yes, indeed, like I said, I really do love the show. It's definitely a undercover type of show. Like it's a show that you sleep on because it's just like, what is this show? Why do I feel how do I feel about this, right? And by the way, On Brand just hit over 5.5 million viewers in just the first 2 episodes. So congratulations to that. For sure, that is great stuff there. And hopefully, there will be a season 2 of this show. So yes, indeed. Here, let me see. We can maybe get a sneak peek at. All right, so here's the next episode. Are y'all ready for this? So here's the next episode, just to give us a little preview of what's to come here. Episode 6, right here. The Pillsbury Doughboy joins forces with the Ombre HC to ensure every baker knows what Pillsbury brings to the table. The creators were to develop and launch an interactive activation to be judged by a very non-traditional focus group. So Pillsbury is next on deck for On Brand with Jimmy Fallon and Mimosa St. John. So yes, indeed. So let me tell you something. Honestly, if I get on for season 2 and I can at least get one campaign, I'm good. If Mimosa's like, Braylon Lee can be something in life, I'm like, done. Honestly, like, sincerely, And if there is a campaign where we can do a talk show element, like, yeah, I'm going to be the host of it because I know how to host. But I really do love this show. I really do love this competition. And I think it's just fabulous that we have a show like this where for people who may not have the money to go to college to learn about, marketing, I think that this is great. In addition to that, I think it expands the marketing industry because you think of how many people are saying, oh, you know what, I could have done this or I could have done that better. And honestly, to tell you the truth, for me, it's just fun to be able to have a show that speaks to this audience. Like I said, in the first 2 episodes, they've got 5.5 million viewers, okay, in just the first 2 episodes. So hopefully there is a season 2. I would love to be on it. And not to mention, too, they don't have a content creator on this cast. Yes, indeed. So good stuff there. And no, a social media manager is not a content creator, okay? We won't stop that ish right now. But anyway, with that being said here, we're just chillaxing for just a little bit before we head off of here. I'm going to give y'all a full hour before I cut my camera off, and then I will, rest for a little bit and then get some time, and then we'll review the Braxtons tonight as well, so we can go ahead and get that show out the way as well, because I know everybody is with the Braxtons, and of course, definitely will be on that show as well. So very interested to see what the first episode, is doing. Very interested in what the first episode is doing for the Braxtons. So yes, indeed. So yes, indeed. Man. Oh my Lord. Yes, indeed. So yes, indeed. So yep, we are just chillaxing here. Giving y'all a full-fledged hour before my cut the camera off. But yeah, like I said, really good episode. I'm excited to see what they do with Pillsbury. I'm sure it's going to be for a product of some kind from Pillsbury, maybe a new product. And yeah, we'll see. And I think Captain Morgan was in there, so I think we'll see something from Captain Morgan here soon as well. At my job, we sell Captain Morgan, so can't wait to see what that is. Their last big campaign was Follow the Captain, so can't wait to see what that is. And like I said, I think the difference with my review versus other people's, because I am seeing more people are reviewing the show, and that is very, very good. Like a rising tide lifts all boats. I feel like the world hates on each other enough. We need to uplift each other. So, that wasn't big enough for me. But one thing that I think makes my reviews a lot different than everybody else's is some people are advertising people and they're talking about the mechanics of it all. And y'all, this is reality TV, so they do have to, amp it up a little bit. So instead of like a week or 2 weeks, you only have a certain amount of time. That's the pressure cooker of reality TV. But also, too, in the same token, these are everyday people. So they're not from the advertising world. So the challenge is, can you take this inch and make it a mile? But in the same token, I appreciate the executives reviewing the show, because that means more doors will be opened up for the advertising world. And then for some people, I'm seeing that they are just reviewing the show for what it is. But I think anybody can, review the show, but it takes somebody to literally put themselves in it. So like I said, I'm putting myself in every single episode with what I would have done, because I don't think for this type of show it makes sense for me to review this show. And with all the media coverage that we do over here on media brands and this, that, and the third, that I don't put myself in the competition. That makes no sense. The authenticity is lost if I don't, put Braylon Lee and what I would have done. So, and plus it gives you a launch pad of like, oh, okay, well, Mahari versus what Braylon had, or Mahari versus what Sabrina has, or Elijah, or any one of them. It gives you, it gives you a how can I put this? It gives you two ingredients to look at it to see which ingredient you would want to use in your dish, to use a metaphor. So, but yes, indeed. So, but yep, almost there to a full-fledged hour, and then we'll get off of here and chillax for a little bit, and then I'll watch the Braxtons, and then we'll come back with that. Because I can't wait to see what the first episode is. And of course, we will be reviewing that now. I believe it's 8 episodes, if I'm not mistaken, for the Braxtons, because that was how many episodes were for the first season of the Braxtons back on TV. So we shall see. Yes, indeed. So like I said, we have Potomac Monday, so we'll be reviewing Potomac Monday. Wednesday, hopefully, if NBC rather will get their stuff right, the episode will come out, and then we'll review it Wednesday, and then Saturday we'll be reviewing the Braxtons and Jimmy Fallon. Now, sometimes if I'm kind of feeling it on Saturday, then I will definitely do it Sunday. So you guys will always get those reviews. Understand? So yeah, we got 3 shows to watch. We'll watch Potomac on brand with Jimmy Fallon and the Braxtons. And then, of course, Ready to Love is coming back November 7th at 9/8 Central. We are going to be in Detroit for that one. So myself, Dr. Ucha, talking with Solana, Gigi Nair, Main Man Q. So we'll be picking that show back up here soon. So nothing but content coming out of here, okay? Because in the words of Anonymous T, who said this, and I quote,
because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content.
And can. I always love playing that. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Love playing that. Love playing that. Because it's true. It's very, very true. Like, I truly don't get how, for example, all the people who, they review Love, Marriage, and Transfer, you got to wait until November 15th for you to be a content creator. If you're a content creator, you create content all the time. But hey, I'm just a black man talking on YouTube, so yeah. Do what you want to do. Just keep it up. But anyway, the last minute before I turn off my camera here, yes, indeed, Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So, whew, almost there. Almost there. Almost there. Almost there. And y'all, I'm sorry I had to shorten the names. Like, there's only so much you can put in the title, so I'm trying to title every one of them so that way, if you are watching the episode, you can know what episode we're on, so that way you can go with that episode and come over here and watch it. You know what I mean? So, with that being said, it's been one full hour. I'm going to turn my camera now because we done the whole show for, and how are yes we have. Woo. Yes, indeed. So, very, 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 very good after show here. I love what we do. Hey, one person, welcome in. Glad to have you here. Glad to have you here. We just got done reviewing Warm Brain with Jimmy Fallon and Mimosa St. John. Yes, indeed. Just got done doing that review. Like I said, these episodes are coming out twice a week. So definitely, it's definitely a different strategy. You know what I mean? But I actually kind of like it because it forces you to do not one, but two after shows, and you have to give each episode for what it is. So instead of just, for example, with Potomac, when it airs on Sunday, you got to wait till next Sunday for the episode. But with this, you literally get Tuesday and Friday. So you get the beginning of the week and the end of the week with, you know, two different brands. And I like the fact that no brand is the same on this show. That is like, the first one was food service and Dunkin'. The second one was the aeronautics industry and Southwest. The third one was fashion and Marshalls. This fourth one was Sonic, right? And before anybody says, well, Braylon, Sonic is fast food, that's true, but Sonic and Dunkin' do two completely different things, right? Dunkin' is more known for breakfast, and Sonic is known for more of their slushies, and they're also known for their lunch and dinner, right? So it's important to have a range and diversity, because while it's great to be an expert at something, you need to be a master at a little bit of everything, right? So that's it for me, y'all. I appreciate y'all being here. One love, much love, all love. Daily motivator for you all this evening. Rest is important. The first thing I would say about rest is, just because you're resting doesn't mean that you're not on your business. The body does get tired, and sometimes your mental body, right? Your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, they can get tired too. So listen to your body, because you only have one. That's the first thing I would say about rest. The second thing I would say about resting is important is, how do you think the world recharges? Right? If the world always has the on switch on, then the bulb will go out, right? So that's the second thing I would say. And then finally, the third thing I would say is, recognize that rest also depends on your schedule. So if you're more of a hustler, then add time to rest. If you're more of a rester, add time to hustle, but always make sure that rest is a part of your routine. So with that being said, everybody, it's time for the best outro on YouTube. Know what you do and do what you know. Never say you want more special, because you always want a blessing and trust. You may not be where you want to be, right? And you'll be where you need to be. Do what you've been chosen to do. Why is one thing to call yourself, is another thing to be chosen. One love, much love, all love. I have spent time with you. You have spent time with me. Hopefully, I spend time together. We'll be great together. And always remember, we're doing radio, television, YouTube, living your best life, or listen, you're just coming up with drinks for Sonic, like the Sonic Boom drink, okay? Make sure the replay is not just ready for you to watch it, not just ready to listen to it, but for you to want to experience it again. I love you, I value you, I embrace you all. Always remember, receive love, you gotta give it, or receive love, you gotta give it, or receive love, you gotta give it. Where obstacles you've overcome, where success you have achieved upon this particular day. I'm extremely proud of you, but no one else is proud of you. Be proud of your damn self. And hey, one person, welcome in. Glad to have you here. Thank you so much for being here. Much love to you. Two people coming in now. See, this is what ends up happening, right? You but you know what? Honestly, too, I know that there are so many great content creators that it's almost like trying to TiVo everybody. Like this person comes on here, this person comes on here. So I sincerely appreciate the love from the two people that are here. And I will say this as we get ready to end it. If you guys want to chat in the chat, let me know. I'll leave the fireworks up a little bit longer. You know, Mahari, I love Mahari and how he moves, because he said, like, I've never done a jingle for anybody, right? And sometimes the best ideas come out of failure, right? So when I did that Sonic Boom jingle, like, I'll sing it to y'all again here. Hang on, let me go back to it. When your taste buds are wanting flavor, only one place to go, that place where the sound is being heard. Sonic, got the boom, boom, boom. Brain is being like a drum, that sweetness, making me feel that I wanna, holla, 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 Sonic, got the boom, boom, boom. Now listen, I'm not a jingle writer, okay? I'm not. Classically, I'm classically and non-classically trained in broadcasting. But jingle writing is not my strong suit. But recognize this, in order for you to rise to the higher that's weighing, you will have to be uncomfortable sometimes, right? So just always remember, uncomfortability sometimes is a challenge to make you better. With that being said, one love, much love, all love. I feel the love, and I send it right back to you. Bye, everybody. See you guys here in a little bit for the Braxtons. If this is your final tour for this evening, good morning, afternoon, good evening. Good morning, afternoon, good evening to you based on your location. One love, much love, all love. Once again, I feel love. It's in the right back to you. Bye, everybody.
I thought I should tell you, they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you, and you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now, they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you, they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you, and you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now, they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner.
Good evening. My name is Mark Woodbury. I'm the chairman and CEO of Universal Destinations and Experiences. Well, we're finally here. Tomorrow we begin a new chapter at Universal Orlando Resort as we open Epic Universe. We built this place for you. I want to thank you, our fans, for your love of our stories, characters, and immersive experiences that inspired this incredible place. Epic Universe represents over 8 years of meticulous planning, immense creativity, and innovation, combined with unmatched craftsmanship and operational excellence on the part of thousands of people who have brought to life the stories and characters that live beyond each of Epic's portals. But it represents so much more. Your love of Universal and the deep connections we've shared together here in Orlando over the past 30 years inspired us to dream bigger and to push the boundaries to create something extraordinary for you and for generations of fans and families to come. And tomorrow, as we open Epic Universe, I can't wait for you to experience this place for yourself. Now it's your turn to step inside, to lose yourself, and to share this place with the ones you love most. As we open this park, we hope your world becomes a little more epic. Tomorrow, Epic Universe becomes yours.
Are video games getting too expensive? This episode, we want to find some common ground because the CEOs want to raise the price even more.
Not with these broken ass games.
$5 million. That's how much San Andreas costs to make. Is it their fault for selling or our fault for buying?
Corporations claim all this stuff. Devs say otherwise.
Sports gamers, cozy gamers, whatever you call the people who play Power Wash Simulator.
I think it stings a little bit more because I'm spending my actual money and my mom is not.
Imagine they get rid of all movie theaters and then charge you the same price to watch the same movie at home.
That's like every streaming service. It doesn't have to be the longest of games, but am I having fun with it? This is Lex. I'm Ronell. Let's get right into it.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Behind the scenes where the magic sits, it's the heartbeat of the now and the then, where the story starts starts and never ends. Tune in, lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon's got the soul to show you. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Hear the whispers in the city's hum, echoes of stories where we're from. A beat, a step, a voice so clear, the pulse of us, it's all right here. We got soul, we got flavor. Every moment is a savior. Every experience is an overcomer. Turn it up, feel the glow, let the rhythm flow. Spotlight shining, we in the zone. This is the place where the culture's grown. Stories untold, now they're coming alive. Braylon Lee got the vibe tonight. One thing to know and two things for sure. Higher is waiting and lower is available. But either way, we gotta go on tour. It's Braylon Lee's virtual tour, where the culture makes its move. Feel the love, feel the truth. This is us, this is you. From the unknown, the unembraced and more. This show, this brand and the possibilities of what can be is all here for you. I'm just a kid from the rock, trying to be a rock for people, trying to make it best they can to become. Being moved as a creator of power to lift up all of us, not just a selective few. For the culture, by the culture, here we be. Braylon Lee, bringing life to your screen. Feel the soul, feel the truth, we're free. Trust and believe it's entertainment, news done away with. Braylon Lee, spotlight sharp like a diamond shine. We see the stars, but the stories align. Deep in the soul where the heartbeats find. The pulse of the people redefining time. Just a pro tip, people have to earn the right to hear your story, but in addition to that, people have to earn the responsibility to be a part of it. Just because we are not seen by everybody doesn't mean we are not being seen by who needs to see us. Noise equals attention and sound equals purpose. Anybody can be a creator, but it takes a somebody to be an artist.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because
Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time.